Hello guys, and welcome to this new game called Return to Grace. Before we get started, I just want to talk about how beautiful the screen looks. Like, I love this style of anything, of video games. Like the logo, Return to Grace, like that word Grace, the logo for it looks so good. The background looks so awesome. Only thing I know about this game is that we need to investigate to why this AI shut down. And I guess the name of the AI is Grace. Whoa. Almost dropped my light on the corner. Ganymede 3820 AD. Holy crap. The ancient resting place of humanity's greatest achievement.
Hold on. Impact in 10, 9, oh there it is.
Return to Grace. I don't know if I need to lower the volume down a little bit for you guys.
Addy, please respond.
Everything hurts.
You've been out for nearly an hour.
What's our status, Alan?
Holy crap, out for an hour?
Yeah, I got that.
My hull is intact. Thrusters 2 and 4 are damaged and will require realignment.
So will my back. Can you let me out?
Not before we talk about your suit.
Okay, talk.
I'm reading green on seals, green on batteries.
We got two reds though.
Well, not green, but fine. And you have 5.35 hours of oxygen. Maybe 6 if we run the scrubbers hot. But Addy, we've had this discussion before. You won't have
Alan,
enough to...
It's fine. I have a plan.
I'm concerned that...
I have a plan.
Alan and Addy.
Understood.
Now, open the hatch.
The canopy hydraulics are not responding. You'll have to pull the manual release.
Escape the ship? I don't know how though. Hold up, let me lower the volume over here. There we go. Just a little bit. I don't know though what to do. Oh, the manual release does what she said. That was so slow.
Seriously.
Are we on an edge?
Piece of junk.
I'm right here.
Not a good idea.
Visibility's terrible.
Holy crap.
Any sign of the spire?
That was a big drop.
I'm not picking up anything new. Just the original beacon signal. You'll need to use your wave...
I like how my watch is like a face. 2 eyes and a mouth. I'm assuming this is part of my spaceship.
Let's figure out where you're at, Grace.
Okay, I don't want to get lost, so let's go back.
Could be anything.
I'm lost.
A relay station.
200 distinct oral histories can't be wrong, Alan. Grace is here.
The whole concept of lost colonies fascinates me. No, I lost myself. Why did I wander? Where's my ship? Oh wait. I see it here in the watch. Oh man, our ship really got destroyed. We lost many pieces.
I can't believe this storm. Where would this have come from?
There is record of ancient terraforming on other moons. I think it's safe to assume that Ganymede is not an exception.
Ganymede. We can't sprint, right? Yo, is it a tail that's wobbling?
There's something man-made here.
It's a station.
It's like a weather station, or maybe a seismic station. It looks the era of that relay from the Dawes Sea Dig. It's at least 700 years old, Alan.
Wait, how do I go this way, I guess? Through the ridges.
Bridge here. There wouldn't be
Oh,
much sense
gosh.
in building this if we weren't within walking distance of the spire.
By all estimates, the beacon is within 400 meters.
Okay.
This looks climbable.
To have something be climbable and not be spacebar is crazy. I think this is the first game. Ooh, right or left? Let's go left. I think this is the first game where The left mouse button is climb. Oh, I think I came the wrong way, right? They both really lead me to the same way. Wait, am I repeating? Am I doing circles now?
Oh no! Yep, there goes the back again.
Oh, I thought I was about to die.
Fell into a stupid fissure. Looking for a new way to reach the spire. Or at least someplace
So,
where it'll be easier to find my body.
Would going the other way also do the same thing? What have I also fallen? Come on, Addy, you can't run. Gotta walk and walk and walk. This is kind of spooky, though. Squeeze! Is our suit like a thick suit? I don't know. I would assume that because we're like in the year, what, 3,800 and something? I would assume that our suit would be like skin tight.
Another station. They're too close together to be weather stations.
So seismic then. Icequakes would be the risk of building here.
Huh.
So it makes sense they would track activity. The surface temperature is dropping. We can't maintain your thermals much longer.
We're close. I can feel it.
I wish I shared your optimism.
Got an achievement for examining both weather stations. Oh, look at this. A lost colony? Oh, I thought that was like a villager with the arms crossed in the front.
This has to be it.
What do you see?
Can we climb the ladder?
I'm looking at what must be the spire superstructure.
Because there's also that way that we can go, but I want to go up the ladder.
There's a destroyed surface ladder. I'll need to find another way in.
Aw, we can't climb it. I hear something shaking though.
Something this big has gone undetected for this long.
A 500-year-old storm?
I don't know. Doesn't seem possible. I can see an exhaust port that might be low enough to jump to.
Alright, let's go. Okay, the gravity must be different here because we should not have made that with Earth's gravity. Okay, so we infiltrated the spire. Oh, it's like a skin-tight suit.
For the past 900 years.
I don't know, even though I saw my shadow, it scared me seeing it again. This is so cool though. Okay, so I have to crawl underneath through here. Yo. See, even the logo in the bottom left corner is so cool. That retro style.
Hope my light still works.
Oh boy. I don't know if this is gonna be a horror game, I hope not, but my flashlight looks like
See this spooky tunnel.
this will eventually become a horror game.
Come on, you're not excited?
You crash-landed me in a frozen hellscape and left me for salvage.
10 years of research, not to mention 6 months of spaceflight, are about to pay off.
But at what cost?
Don't ruin this for me.
Okay, so we've made it down. So right,
Looks like a bit of a labyrinth, but I'm still picking up the signal ahead.
left.
And you can still hear me?
Loud and clear, buddy.
Please don't ever leave me, dude.
The structure looks to be in decent condition.
Another good sign.
Alan, don't ever leave, please. I need you.
Everything about this place looks 30th century to me.
The squeaking sounds is so scary.
Don't say it, Addy. We've had our hopes dashed before.
Something's louder over here.
These can't be powered. Must be airflow in the tunnels. I have to say, there's more atmosphere than I was expecting.
Not nearly enough to survive.
Alright, come on, let's go. I wish you can crawl while they're talking. I don't know if this is the correct way. Maybe, right? If we're able to keep going. Dude, one of the first horror games I've ever played on computer, well, I guess in general, was Outlast.
The station could be
So I'm going through those tight squeezes. I got PTSD, man. Something's just gonna be at the other end one of these times. Oh, broken fan.
This one's broken. I think I crawl through.
Yeah, let's do that. Either something's gonna be in front of me or something's gonna grab me as I'm going through.
Jeez. That's gotta be over 15 meters.
And if gravity here is 1/6 of that on Earth, then a 15-meter fall here would be the equivalent to falling less than 3 meters at standard G, which you've mastered a couple of times already on the moon's surface.
Okay, so it should be fine.
Fine.
I could calculate outcome probabilities based on previous drop impacts if you've already jumped, haven't you?
Okay, so not bad. Does it mean it can jump that high too then, or no? Alright, let's keep going. Me too, it's too late to turn back. I don't even know what the way back would be, to be honest. Okay, this became one of those games where we must retrace our steps to go back. Yeah, I don't even know.
Oh boy, this is slick.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. We good?
Whoa.
Are you hurt, Addy?
I'm working on it. The structure is enormous. This has to be the Gray Spire, Alan.
And there it is. The perfect setup for disappointment.
Grace, this is you? Going through the other side.
I found the beacon.
So many buttons.
The transmitter is on some sort of console.
It must be part of a control network for the megastructure.
You think we can make a connection here?
Theoretically.
Maybe.
If you run a scan, I can attempt to connect.
Why is everything left mouse button?
Old and sophisticated, but we should be able to calibrate your computer to interact. You can use your gyroscope to sync with the terminal. I have the first calibration position. The meter will indicate...
Is Alan a real person or is it just AI? What are we doing? Oh,
Watch the meter closely.
right here.
First position
I
is
couldn't
up.
tell, but that thing on the
Second
left
position is up.
shows us if you're in the green, that's where we need to be. Oh. Here we go.
That's 2, and here's the final position.
There we go.
That's it.
That was pretty easy.
Accessing the network
Ping
now.
pong, no. What do you mean, oh? Alan?
Shit. Alan, you there?
Oh, no, he's
Alan?
gone.
A visitor. Let's have a look.
Oh, they are eyes.
Who is this?
Who is this? Who are you? Entering a home without knowing its host.
Are you... Grace?
Good question. I'm not entirely Grace. I'm running on just a small part of her logic processing.
Grace is still here.
And what brings you here?
My name is Adamari Ito. I'm an explorer.
I must apologize, Adamari. It would appear I have lost much of my capacity. I cannot see very far beyond the room we are in.
I've lost connection with my ship's AI.
Oh, so Alan is AI.
I can show you around.
Will you be able to let me out of this room?
Of course. But until we are able to restore power to the station...
So we gotta figure out, yeah, why
your assistance.
Grace was shut down. I'm assuming just like all AI, maybe Grace is actually just a villain. So something with sliding doors. Yes, I assume Grace is a villain, AI, and shut her down, and they all abandoned this planet or whatever.
Look for a hinged floor grate at the foot of one of the doors.
Oh. Not here. Not here. Not here. Here. Okay.
This must be it.
Working the winch will open the door.
Do you know where Grace has been all this time?
Grace
Oh
went
gosh, I have to keep doing this.
She's been gone for hundreds of years.
I am running on a very old server. My memories predate the completion of the Grace Spire.
Grace
Oh.
ushered in humanity's golden age. Peace across the system, booming interplanetary
Cool.
trade, scientific marvels, colonies beyond the orbit of Neptune, and then she was gone, and it all fell apart.
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
So this voice that we're talking to is
Really gets.
the predecessor of Grace?
step to restoring Grace is to bring the Spire's power station back online.
Let's do it.
Oh wait, do we have to use that? Or will this trap us again? Okay, I don't think we use that. So let's go this way. Security panel.
Do here.
This is a security panel. I am decrypting the pattern now. Ah,
Cool,
yes.
I don't have to do it.
Simple enough. You'll need to light up 9 buttons.
Oh, I do have to do work.
Okay. The 9 buttons in the center.
That is what I said.
If you're not Grace, then what do I call you?
I don't believe there are any identification strings in my
Whoops,
logic
nope.
that would suffice.
Alright, wait, what'd you say again?
For now, till we have a better idea of who you are. And, you can call me Addie.
I will refer to you as Addie, then. Until we
The
have a
9 in the
better
middle?
idea of who you are.
Okay, cool.
So what exactly...
So we have a logic.
The station's emergency server had defaulted to Grace's original logic processing. That's me, as you've suggested. The server can also run a program dedicated to the control of infrastructure, and a third system dedicated solely to empathizing with and understanding humans. When power is restored, Grace's primary servers should come online, and we will become some small part of Grace's consciousness.
Cool.
This looks like metallic rock.
The power station is set into the Spire's foundation stone.
The foundation stone would have been an asteroid, right?
Most certainly. About 50 cubic kilometers, from what I can recall.
Amazing.
Yeah, so my theory is that
Lots of Grace's
logic
talk about an asteroid.
is Grace, and maybe
Makes sense.
she... Oh, I don't know if Grace is a she, but maybe the AI
Imagine the effort it would have taken to redirect an asteroid that big.
was
Nothing like that today.
up to no good.
Can you open this?
With some difficulty.
Oh,
I need
no.
direct power from logic to control processing, and I will not function at the same cognitive level until full power is restored.
What do you mean at the same level?
Good luck, Addie.
So it's gonna become dumb.
You still there?
Where would I have gone?
Control? Whoa.
Just stronger. The voice of control resonates through the very
Yo, this is
walls of
cool.
the structure.
I like this voice.
I shall start the turbine after you prime the generators that open the spillway.
I'm assuming you have to go on this.
Works?
It worked before, and it will work again. You shall find the generators on the platform at the other side of the room.
Those?
Alrighty. What's the crane for?
Go to the 3 generators overlooking the turbine.
Okay, so I have to go see those first. Can I not sprint? The 3 generators? Oh, those over there.
These look like holding tanks. How exactly do these turbines work?
Enough, Addie. You must go to the generators.
I don't like the I don't like the demeanor of control. I mean, I like the voice, but I feel like this one is a bit more strict.
Tradition. A time-honored failsafe of including human hands in the operation of this station.
Okay, cool. So, pool. 1, 2, 3.
Do you share memories with the logic processor?
Indeed. We are all part of Grace.
So different
Aspects of her
AIs, I guess, for Grace.
shadows of what was and promises of what will be. I was the light that shone in the darkness. I was the hand
So they're all
that
pieces of
guided the
Grace.
firmament.
I'm assuming each one represents a different part of her.
The turbine has failed us.
No.
I must call upon you to cast out the wicked instrument,
The what?
the broken turbine. You must go to it now.
Alright. These look like crystal core processors. Amazing. You can find the material to build one of those today.
You must go to the turbine.
I'm going. The lift? Yeah, honestly, you have to go down.
Calm down.
Man, this would be so fascinating to see in its heyday.
Right?
You shall not be harmed. You must uncouple the safety latches.
That sounds unsafe.
Yep.
It is not.
So here's one. Can I not sprint, dude? Yeah, imagine this in its heyday. You think it was like one of those things where it's just filled to the brim of workers, or
Must now go to the magnetic
like
crane.
one or two
Sure, I'll be able to fix this.
at a time?
If you trust in my word, yes.
To the crane up there. I haven't had to go this way yet, but I'm probably going to have to
You know
soon.
what's in these?
You must go to the crane.
Never mind. Okay. I figured something would be back there. Secrets. It's so eerie. Okay.
You must first cast out the old turbine.
So let's go to it. Oh, I see the new one, I guess. It's on the top left, kind of the screen. Hoist.
Now cast aside the wretched unit.
Alright, come on, bring it over this way. This kind of reminds me of those Scream tanks from Monsters, Inc. But like in bigger size. No, all the way down.
Now you shall place the new turbine.
Oh, that one's fried. Boom. Bring it up. No, no, no. There we go. Bring it over, and then we'll have to go back down and put the safety latches back on. There we go. My depth perception is so bad, so I'm so glad I got that first try. Oh gosh, the bright lights.
Hello?
Everett?
Everett, is that you?
Grace?
Everett.
Is Everett another AI?
Behold my power.
What's happened?
I
Logic is here too?
reborn. Humanity will once again flourish in the brightness of my glory.
This isn't right. Our processing has not combined. Grace has not been restored.
Oh, controls on its own?
For a moment. She was calling to someone. Do you know who Everett is?
So control is alive now?
With power restored, my mind is clearer, sharper. But I could not tell you who Everett is.
You must leave this place at once. Return to your vessel.
Oh gosh, so
Spread word
control is the evil aspect of the AI.
from Sol's fiery core to the icy Kuiper expanse.
We don't go this way.
I've hijacked the volume control. I don't feel like this is going to be a short commandment. We'll see how long before he notices.
It took me nearly a year to get here.
Oh yeah.
Brought back.
Everett?
It's more complex to explore if you head back to the control room through which you entered. We should determine where in the megastructure my central processors are located. Perhaps along the way you may learn more about this Everett.
Can I run now?
I forbid you to linger a moment longer.
And he's back.
Like a divine comet, dive from the outer reaches.
His philosophical
light and
speak.
understanding to the inner
Please.
worlds.
I'm not leaving.
Yet more insolence.
How do I go back up?
So,
There we go.
are there any accounts as to why Grace was shut down in the first place?
Yeah.
There's no electronic record at all. That would have been lost during the Great Dark Age.
Dark Age?
Much of humanity's record keeping would have been managed by Grace. So, she went down 900 years ago, so did the ability to record what happened.
Oh wow.
The research that led me here was based on oral
I guess
histories
maybe
of
Grace is not the bad guy?
and some artifacts we uncovered on Earth and Mars. Relay devices that were once connected to Grace's network.
Then we share an interest in shedding light on this Dark Age.
Am I going the right way? Are we still supposed to go up higher?
From what I can tell, there is some sort of transit system on the other side of the
Oh,
which should lead you to the other parts of the spire.
like a trolley? This kind of reminds me of the TVA from Loki, if it was abandoned.
Leading to this transit system.
Oh, so the other side. I figured we were gonna have to hit that switch or something again. Dude, I wish we could run. I really wish we could run.
Alas,
Alright.
I require your nimble fingers again.
What do we need to do?
Alright, what's the pattern?
Another easy one. The Phoenician letter Tor.
Who would know that?
I don't know. Perhaps an archaeologist?
The
How about the
Phoenician?
Greek letter Chi?
Dude, I don't know that one either. I don't know what the Greek letter.
The Roman numeral 10?
Okay.
Oh, okay, there you go. Oops, no. No. I wonder what else she would have said if she would just told me the straight up answer.
Got it.
This is not the way to your ship.
Do you
We're not
believe
going to the
Grace
ship right now,
had done
dude.
Something to cause humans to turn on her?
No.
Like becoming too overbearing?
Humans
figured-
would have been given no reason to question my bearing.
It's one of my
Yo, this is beautiful.
This must be the main entrance.
This is straight up just TVA
The
stuff
landing
now.
pad is on the other side of the big doors.
That's correct, Addy. Though the pad appears to be buried under
Hieroglyphics.
This looks Olympian or Neo-Egyptian. The triangle must represent the spire. Beautiful, don't you think?
Does it matter if it's beautiful?
That's another way to see it, sure.
So they're praising this pyramid. Is this Egyptian? Oh man, hold on. We got screen tearing. Gotta check that out real quick. Okay, we're back. Oh, I'm gonna stop here. Quick thumbnail moment. All right, because I found out that we could turn off the reticle. So, all right, we're going back. We're going back. I just love this. So cool. It's so cool. I don't know where else to go. Machine?
What are these for?
They appear to be terminals for processing visitors to the spire.
Oh, so they had visitors.
Useful information.
I'm really trying to figure out what this means because there's like something here. There's like a person sitting on top with their arms open. Whoa, is this the planet we're on?
Statue. Or maybe it's a mobile. Do the little moons move?
Perhaps at one point in time. Though I'm not sure of the relevance of that.
Just curious.
The flags are kind of cool too, the banners.
Is this an airlock?
Yes. The spire beyond this point can be pressurized. I assume your suit has limited oxygen?
Yep.
I have about 5 hours left.
That's quite a risk you're taking.
I think this game takes like 5 hours long too.
Well, can it?
I believe so. But for reasons I'll never understand, life support is controlled by empathy processing. I suppose they had to give it something to do. I'm
Ugh.
doing that programming now.
Hello, Addie.
Hello?
Empathy?
So you're going to get oxygen going?
The process has already begun, my friend. No rush.
Oh, so each has a name of
I can balance
what it's known for, I guess the trait. So these are all different traits of grace. So this one, logic, is the logical sense of grace. Control is the controlling aspect of grace. And I have empathy, which is the empathetic side of grace.
How are these plants still intact?
They must have been subject to a very sudden drop in temperature.
Reminds
while
me
still
of
alive.
What is this?
Japan.
Remaining connected to one's natural world is important for a person's well-being. A fitting start
Empathy,
to
yeah.
structure,
It's like Inside Out for grace for an AI.
in perfect stillness, the flowers defying the hoarfrost, as you have defied the emptiness of space to arrive here.
I guess.
This is really cool though. Calming too.
Pardon me?
Which one of these blooms best embodies your spirit?
Seriously?
It's important I know these things in the balancing of illuminatory ergonomics.
Fancy
Is this a
words
tomb?
don't make this any less idiotic.
Do you recognize any of the objects in this section of the garden?
You have a
I'd love to know
fox.
what you think of them. For the calibration process.
This statue could be outer colonial. It's simple, but it's quite beautiful, I guess.
And why would its beauty matter?
People like pretty things.
Yeah.
A human truth spanning thousands of years.
Am I doing this right?
You are doing splendidly.
I'm sorry. This cannot possibly be necessary.
Temperature preferences can vary considerably between individuals. Careful calibration is essential.
How about above freezing and we proceed?
It's really up to Addie. If you don't wish to consider more objects, I can set the temperature within a survivable range, and you can move on to the flower bed next to the stairs.
We're gonna keep
This
looking.
looks like Pacific Revival. Part of an archway, maybe. That's a pretty big piece to ship all this way.
So it must be important, even though it's no longer holding up a roof.
I guess its purpose has changed.
As can happen with people, too.
Yo.
Yes, Addie?
I'm an explorer. I'm here to learn.
An anvil?
No idea what this is. A weapon or
You don't know what an
something?
anvil is, Addie?
It's a device for working metal. Why do you suppose it's in this garden, Addie?
It's true.
Could be a symbol of hard work.
An industrious future? Or a laborious past, perhaps? You're not a planner, are you?
I've been told that.
I am not a planner either. I'm more of a go with the flow kind of guy. A lantern.
An expression of our certainty in the flow of time.
I like this.
How so?
A craftsman spent months carving this remarkable device based on the absolute certainty that after day, night would follow.
Alright, I follow.
Alright, I
What do you say
follow.
these objects have in common?
They're artifacts from long before the building of the station.
The things we leave behind say something about us, don't they?
What a society leaves behind is all we have in understanding how they lived.
But we're interested in what you were willing to leave behind in order to come here.
Haven't left a whole lot, to be honest.
I believe that's all
Oh.
I will need to set the perfect temperature.
Finally.
You can move onto the flower bed next to the stairs.
So up there?
Go ahead and choose a bloom, Addie.
Choose a bloom. Are these the only options? But the water lily is beautiful, ain't gonna lie. We'll go with the yellow flower.
How about this one?
A solid choice. You walked an unsteady path to get here, and I think you've come in search of comfort, perhaps. Or you wish to become part of something bigger than yourself.
How does
adjustments now?
she know all this?
Perfect timing. The room is fully compressed, and we can go about setting oxygen levels.
Call me old-fashioned, but how about the traditional 21%?
Go ahead and seat yourself at the center of the pergola.
This over here? The pergola? Now we're gonna relax with the wind chimes in a room with no wind.
Ready? You can remove your helmet.
My helmet?
Of course. You can't sample the air I've prepared.
This is dangerous, no.
You're sure it's safe?
Your well-being is the most important thing, Addie. I'm certain it is safe.
Do we trust empathy?
Okay.
Now I want you to take a deep breath. Deep breath. Hold it there. 3, 2, 1, and release.
Oh man, hope you guys followed along.
Ready? Another deep
Oh, here we go.
breath
Here we go again. We go again.
Deep as you can, Addie. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release. Good, Addie. Feel all that built-up stress from your long journey here. Release.
That was good. I needed that.
Oh, please.
Shut out any negative energy and take in another life-nurturing breath.
One more.
Fill those marvelous lungs. Hold it. 3, 2, 1, and release.
Even the station has a limited supply of oxygen.
Next, I want you to really open your body by reaching up toward the sky.
Tap. Oh, let's do it. Reach up towards the sky.
Wonderful. How's that feel, Addie?
If I had a wireless mouse, I would have done it with my other hand too.
We're almost
I'm probably gonna pull all my computer off.
For our last exercise, I will ask you to stand up.
Okay.
We're not standing, unless you want to stand.
Once you're centered, you can hold your hands in a relaxed position position in front of you.
Okay, here we go.
Transfer your weight onto one foot.
I'm not doing that.
I want you to hold that for 10 seconds.
Okay.
What could this possibly have to do with oxygen levels?
It's about balancing.
Oh gosh, what to
Literal
use?
balancing? Unbelievable.
A and D.
Almost there. 3, 2, 1. And that's 10 seconds.
Cool.
Excellent, Addie.
I don't know what that was for, but that was pretty fun.
Here today. I've made note of these settings for the other parts of the station.
Thank you.
So we can move to the transit system now?
The door out is just up the stairs past the flowers.
That was so relaxing. Felt so zen. Alright, so now let's go to the top. Hit the airlock button.
I'll do my best to get the oxygen mix just right in the rest of the station. Just let me know if anything is not quite working for you.
You don't suspect Grace was shut down in a human conflict?
Maybe. Or you were abandoned over time.
Abandoned?
We've walked away from a lot of
Abandoned?
great things.
That's true. It's another
Very cool.
These tracks
Scenario.
pods to other levels of this complex.
Let's see if we can get this thing working. You wouldn't build a system like this if you didn't need to move a lot of people. Which bodes well for finding something cool.
it's like a roller coaster. Okay.
This must be the transit control room. Looks like people worked here.
Yeah, but I hadn't thought about that outcome of maybe we just abandoned it just because
This
we
looks
wanted
like
to.
Wilder's jetpack. It's been disassembled for some reason.
A jetpack?
This one looks to be in working order.
A working order jetpack? As in, like, I could take it? Like, how were we supposed to get up there? Oh, here we go.
Power?
There is no current running to this console. Control will be required to reroute power.
Control.
You defied my wishes to tell the solar system of my return.
I'm just looking for answers, boss.
I am the only answer.
Control? Fine. Where's the electrical access for the room?
To the left of the rear door. But as I said,
Here?
you will need control to reroute power to the console.
This era of electronics is dead simple. Won't hurt to take a look. This should show the power status of the room's various systems. Well, nothing in the room is on standby.
As I'd said,
I'm gonna have to look at the breakers.
We're gonna need
Now,
Control's help.
Older machines for a living. They're not predictable things. They have quirks.
I sense that there is joy in this work for Addie.
So I'm gonna have to flip the right ones in right order.
Joy running to any of those breakers.
Sometimes a good whack will knock something into place.
It's worth a try.
Well, there's your problem right there. Someone's
It's a
removed
ripped
the entire
wire?
power relay.
As I told you,
So why can't Control help us? Isn't he programmed to serve humans?
He's more accustomed to tasks like maintaining power grids across entire planets.
Wow.
I'm very much attuned to the needs of individuals.
What about you, Logic?
I apparently offer wisdom to the wind.
You activated Control and Empathy.
For all the good that did us.
Is there another configuration we can call on?
Grace's core processors contain only these 3 systems.
Really?
Combine the systems? Take the edge off Control with a little empathy?
I suppose it's possible, but there's no telling what the outcome of something like that would be.
Could it be any worse than Control?
It can always
To
be
combine
worse.
the different
Sounds like a
perspectives.
wonderful idea, Addie.
You're right. What do I know? Don't blame me if he turns out to be a murderer.
Oh my gosh.
Addie?
Yep, it's me.
Great. What are we doing again?
We're powering up pods.
So, you want to hotwire this thing?
Yes, please.
Alright. Rerouting is good to go.
New config.
You can meet me at the breaker panel.
Right here?
Go ahead and flip the switches.
You got it, pal.
And I'm Pal?
Sure. We'll call you
Oh,
pal.
pal. It's a nice name.
Breakers look good. Now you can push the buttons that turn on the different systems.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Ooh, I hear the sounds.
Power's up. I'll let you do the honors.
What honors? Oh, this over here?
Here we go.
Is that
That's
a
not good.
cocoon?
I'm so sorry, Addie. I thought I would have enough power to do this for you. It seems so important for you to ride in a pod.
I think the track is just jammed with ice.
Ice? You'd think I would be able to handle a little ice.
Oh gosh.
Is there some kind of de-icing
Sounds very-
system or something?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's not.
I think this. I think
Let's look for something
Pal
to do
lacks
with
self-esteem. All right, so we gotta melt the ice. I don't know how that. Oh, the jetpack maybe. Let's try that. Oh, this is gonna be one of these control panels. No.
This could be promising.
Would it be heavy enough to smash the ice?
Maybe. But I'm more interested in what that welding gun might do to the ice.
All right, so let's use it.
Alright, pal. Let's try this one on for size.
So, what's it gonna do exactly?
Oh, I think you're gonna like it. This is a welder. See if it still works.
Look at that. A little blue light.
Yep.
That's not gonna cut it. Are you able to control this?
For you, I could definitely try.
Can you open the fuel?
Man,
throttle
Pal
on
is such
the
a
forge?
Okay.
cool device.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I like that.
Got a flamethrower now.
That's called an icebreaker, pal. Any idea where the flight controls are?
Someone remove them.
Okay.
I can take control if you like.
You know how to fly this?
Looks pretty easy. Stuff shoots out the back and you get thrown up into the air.
This one has some more like attitude to it.
Oh my gosh.
More human tendencies. It's cool. I like Pal.
Easy, pal.
Well, where do you want to go?
Alright. If you can move me to the pod, we can have a look at the ice. And, pal, it's super important that you don't cut the engines or move too fast. I don't want to get hurt.
I know. But
Thank
it's
you,
great,
pal.
isn't it?
Yep. As long as you don't kill me. Alright.
Yeah, we're close enough. Let's use it.
It's so bright and warm.
Just hold me steady.
How do you know that it's warm?
This is really hard.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Stupid flames are throwing me around.
Oh gosh. We're flying around.
Ugh.
You may want to ease up, Addie. Don't push him too hard.
Okay. Yeah, let's scare too, dude. Okay, there we go. We got it now.
That's good. Let's have a look at the rest of the track.
You got it.
So Pal's a guy.
As long as you're not using the fire shooter, flying is pretty easy.
Just keep it up. Literally. There's more ice here on the right.
Cause yeah, they used he/him pronouns on Pal.
Whoa.
It's like a child almost.
Sorry.
Come on, come on. We're almost there. There we go. Or let's just use it as much as we can.
Short bursts, Addie. He's really struggling.
But he's helping out quite a bit. So thank you, Pal. Look at that.
Let's keep going.
On it.
That should be it, no? Oh my gosh.
This last bit here.
Oh, this is the last bit. Let's just hold it.
Now you've got the hang of it.
This is so cool. It's like the best day of my life.
For controlling my jetpack. Aww.
Afraid we're almost done.
Can't we just keep the jetpack though for a longer time? Unless it's just like super heavy. Alright, we got it all.
Think that's it? Do you think you can get me back?
Yeah, I know. You got stuff to do.
Thank you, Pal. I
Best
like
friends,
this.
pal.
I like this idea of the
Team, right?
different emotions for
I
AI.
like the part where we burn the ice while flying.
Me
That was the
too.
whole thing.
Okay, I'm gonna bring down the pod.
Wait, here now. It's like a cocoon. Is there gonna be a body inside? Nope.
So, where are we heading again?
I will be able to obtain structure schematics
This reminds me of the elevator in SpongeBob when they're taking the time traveling machine.
Hope so.
Any dead bodies. That's what I want to see too, pal. I want to see if there's any dead bodies.
Do you know if
I
the
don't think
pod
we will
system
find
stops
anything like that here.
It does not. We are arriving
I don't know if we'll
at
find any other
platform
living beings or dead living beings. Yo. This is cool too.
This looks like a settlement. Can't believe how well preserved it is.
You think people could be
The
alive?
balconies?
You should really consider
Oh, were those lights turning on?
and then consider not speaking.
Logic.
Oh, logic,
As long as that
yeah.
sword is functional, it's not entirely impossible that someone's taken up here.
Or they could be zombies.
Well, that settles it. I'll disable
No, no, no,
Don't
no, no.
dare. We might need him.
Ooh,
Yeah, let's keep Pal.
You really are unburdened by intellect, aren't you?
What's the pattern here?
It's the Latin zes.
Huh?
And I
What?
thought you were getting the hang of these. Very well.
Is it the letter
I'll
Z?
call it a backwards Z or Z. And you'll need to make it the full width and height of the panel.
The full
Just having
width.
PAL running in the background is making us all a little stupider. If we did switch PAL off, I could always switch him back if we need to burn something.
Is this the right thing?
There.
Okay, yeah. So I got the achievement solve security door with no mistakes.
And I wonder if there could have been a flaw in her base programming.
Like what?
In Grace's,
The flaw in
yeah.
empathy programming divert valuable processing power away from cognitive ability.
Which way am I going?
The big colorful doors.
Yo.
Empathy interferes with practical decision making. Control is a 4-year-old.
You are a 4-year-old.
Please stop.
Control, saying that by controlling all the lights. Such a control thing to do. This is cool though. Who is this?
It says Keeper Rosaline.
She looks like a keeper.
She's pretty.
What do you suppose a keeper is?
It must have been a revered title if a statue was made for her.
Yeah. Wait, she's missing an arm though, isn't she?
Spire caretaker, maybe.
This is such a cool thing to see this like futuristic stuff, but still have like artifacts from the past. Is there anything there? Huh.
The settlement is through the large doors behind you.
But what's here though?
You want the large doors. Where are you going? Still not the way. Still not the way. Still not the way.
Oh, she's gonna recycle now. Oh, I just want to know if anybody else is here.
The key to restoring grace may be about understanding her potential flaws.
Or what's
Are
the...
you gonna tell me the pattern?
Yeah.
Think we're flaws?
Having a few flaws is perfectly alright.
Logic sounds jealous to me.
Yep.
Jealous? Of what? You can't even open doors without me.
Where are you going with this?
We'll talk again once you can tell me whoever it is. Figure that out, and I'll grant you access to
I don't know
the main
whoever it is, dude.
Grant me access? Logic.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously?
She has no way to do things without your help. It must be frustrating for her.
Could we create another hybrid? Logic and empathy?
Yeah. Like how you made me. I could give it a try.
Stop, stop, stop. Burn the place.
Logic and empathy.
I will run a logic and empathy configuration as long as you promise never to allow PAL here to do any reconfiguring of our processing.
Deal.
I don't think that smart lady likes me very much.
A new configuration.
Where do you want to start?
Can we start with the security door to the settlement elevator?
They are encrypted. It would take me days to work out the pattern.
Is there any other
Days?
way into the settlement?
There is a room off to the side that does
Yep,
not
it's
have
right here.
encrypted entry. Perhaps we'll find something helpful there.
So you can open these ones?
They have simple passcodes. I can retrieve and play back for you.
Simon Says type of thing? No.
Sequence manually.
That was super easy. At some point, it's like 20 long. Whoa. See, but like, how is there nothing here? It's a map?
Looks like the image from the spire entrance.
Yeah.
This must be the spire structure. It must be in this section here. Can you tell me where Grace's processors are located?
In the middle, I'm assuming?
Access the console, which is directly across from the map.
Okay.
These are databanks?
Yes, they contain flight records to and from the spire.
Anything interesting about the records?
Whoa.
The bookings seem to be coming from internal servers, meaning the trip planning and coordination is all done here.
Where are people traveling from?
Everywhere. Destinations seem very evenly distributed throughout the solar system.
So where's the beds?
More missing equipment.
This looks carefully removed.
Wow.
Is this the console?
But there's like nothing left behind, like no trash or anything.
Within the spire, elements of the interface are missing. I'm not sure I can access it.
This thing?
I think my comm device can be calibrated to connect.
Of course, yes. Let's give that a try.
Right, we're hacking?
There are records here of people who have occupied the rooms over the years.
Right here.
Got it.
Do we know the spire's capacity?
50 units. There it is. There are
This is very
millions
easy
of
once
here.
I got the hang of it.
Well done.
Familiar
Oh my
people
gosh,
said
so
that
many.
here no one could have lived here that long.
A few weeks at most, by my estimates. Okay, I found
The ping
record of
pong.
an Everett who stayed on the third floor. Unlike other visitors,
Third
there is
floor.
no record of him leaving the spire.
Oh.
Everett was a worker or a colonist who lived here. Is that enough for you, Logic?
Hardly. It does nothing to explain why Grace would be calling to him.
But we
So
know.
I'll need to find a way up to the
Yeah.
third floor.
Perhaps we can find one on the spire map.
No, I just left the room. I'm assuming the balcony outside? Or these doors? Oh, it's probably a bedroom.
Alright. What are we looking for?
Grace processors are located at the top of the structure, as might be expected.
Holy crap.
There is also a massive radio beacon.
The beacon is the key, Addy.
Control is so cool, and the way he controls all the lights.
The masses back to the spire.
Just a few minutes ago, you wanted me to leave on my ship.
The beacon is the answer. It has always been the answer.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Can you get me to the beacon then? Control?
Control will not be able to override security.
Then we need to learn more about Everett.
Here's the room where Everett once stayed.
Ooh, maybe we can see
Oh, right
from the
there?
balcony.
Possibly, but I don't see a viable route to get there.
Parkour?
I can see apartments.
Those are on level 2.
Well, if we can get to that balcony, maybe we can find a way to level 3.
Oh, we climb here.
I can climb this.
I suppose.
I don't see many other options.
Alright, let's go. So the second floor is right here. I'm assuming we get to tightrope that way. This one,
Pretty much
maybe?
a straight shot across. Looks sturdy enough.
Even in low G, a fall could result in an injury.
I've already fallen a few times from this height.
Careful, Addy. If you broke a leg, how would you get back to your ship?
You sound like my mom.
Alright, don't move. We go straight.
Whoa.
Addy! Addy! Are you okay?
I'm fine, but you can't be yelling things while I'm trying to cross.
So, you're going to try again after that? You nearly broke your neck, Addy.
My neck.
Yep, you're totally my mom.
Falling's kind of fun. It's like really short flying.
Hey, Pal ain't wrong. It is kind of like really short flying. I'm gonna steal that from now. I'm assuming now we get to use A and D.
Quiet, please.
Just concentrate on your breathing.
I'm gonna take breaks as we go across.
Yikes.
This is so exciting.
Breathe, Addie. Very good. Now keep walking forward.
I can't watch.
Oh my gosh, shut up, guys.
I knew
Whew.
you'd do it.
You should really try running across next time.
Hoping there won't be a next time.
Yeah.
Faster too.
Oh, this is a nicer room.
It's pretty empty. Maybe
See, like,
rooms were for
beds
short
are
work contracts.
Done.
2-week work contracts?
Or were people just visiting the spire?
That's a true thing.
People sat or now.
Short work
This was a
contracts.
place for meditation.
Whoa. I'm trying to see if I can notice anybody moving.
I don't see a way up.
See, all the beds are done the same. I don't know. There's no trash or any sign that people were here.
Not much here either.
Oh! Finally, something different.
So visitors brought in their own food.
They really didn't stay for long then. It's like they were on pilgrimages.
But they left it. Why?
Someone's made off with the mattress?
As a souvenir, maybe.
Interesting, yeah. Why would you run off with mattress?
Here we go.
Let me check the corner real quick. Okay. Let's climb back up. Please don't tell me that we're gonna have to cross again the tightrope thingy.
We still have one level to go.
Hey, there's another beam here. I think it's a shortcut.
It is more direct, but I wouldn't advise it. You're better off finding a way through the apartments.
Yeah.
Besides, I know how much you like to explore.
Yep.
I guess if you don't want to do the beam stuff, that's okay.
Here's the code.
Yo. It's getting more elaborate.
I don't see any
Whoa,
signs of
trash
domestic
finally.
violence.
And they left little behind.
I've never been more glad to see
What are
trash.
these?
From what I can tell, they're audio recordings.
Ooh.
Of what, I wonder?
We would require a playback device to learn more.
Like this?
Maybe a way to access the recording through your wrist communicator with the aid of a signal amplifier. But that would only be possible by adding an element of control to my logic processing
Mom. Also, they named her
So you'd like to
Mom.
create a control and logic configuration.
Like a little brother?
Well, it's the only combination left. May as well, Mom.
All right.
Mom.
Here we go.
Last one.
Hello?
Maybe he's sleeping.
So you require a tool upgrade.
It's a boy.
We were hoping you could set up my comm device to help play back recordings.
Already done. Just hold your device up to the canister.
I'm gonna get a phone call real quick. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. So we just got a new configuration, and now we gotta do something with
You will be
hacking
able to access the recording the same way
to access the audio recording.
other
Yeah.
systems.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Hey, Grace. So I'm pretty sure I was the youngest person on the flight here, and the only Darksider, which was a bit of a surprise. My friends are still sending me halos on what to wish for, mostly stupid suggestions.
Halos?
Parents made me promise to not waste it on something boyfriend-related, which I agree would also be stupid. So, here it goes. I wish for the lunar terraform to be finished. We're lucky enough to be in the dome, but thousands of kids are still stuck in the tunnels, and their families don't have enough money to take Earth trips. So they've never really been in a space wider than 3 meters without a pea suit, which really sucks. So, whatever you can do to make that happen would be great. Thanks, Grace.
So you can make wishes upon Grace, and she'll make them come true?
But the terraform never happened. People came here to make wishes?
For Grace to grant?
I'm unclear how she would go about granting the wishes of
Like
so
a
many
pilgrimage, I guess that makes sense. I got the achievement of discovering my first wish. That's kind of cool, though. So everybody's coming here to grant Grace wishes, and I'm assuming she was shut down because people started to not believe in it.
We call the new config.
I do not require a name.
Might make it easier if you had one.
I will let you know if a suitable name occurs to me.
I'll try to think of some too.
Here you go.
Broken furniture? Holy crap.
And took the pieces somewhere.
You're right. That's certainly interesting.
Yo, everything's broken in here. Did they... And the mattress is gone.
Another dead end.
I wonder if we'll see the pieces somewhere of a person trying to escape or something. Like if they're aligned to make like a platform to cross a bridge or something. This one's already opened.
Someone's removed the keypad.
Man, no dead bodies yet. Ooh, what is this?
Figure this was left here as a token. Or an offering?
Don't tell me we're going to see something like that around here. Hopefully it's of size.
Another way up.
So that way I don't get chased by any giant... What was it, like a dragon?
Oh, I've got one. We can name him Pal Jr.
I was thinking something that sums up what he does.
I can do many things. Pretty much anything you require.
So you're a jack of all trades.
Jack.
So we could call you Jack.
What do you think of that, Jack?
I will answer to Jack then, if you like.
So many rooms now.
3, Addy.
Let's look for evidence of Everett. What's the code?
Of course.
I am able to enter the codes directly if you would like.
Let her do it on her own, if she wants.
Any way of knowing if this was Everett's room?
The records only give
No
you-
lights.
We'll just have to look around.
Ooh, a bed that wasn't made? And a canister?
Alright.
2.
Hello, Grace. I've thought much about what I'd say when I got here. I know it's important for my parents that I make my wish count.
There's a lot of kids that came here.
I guess I wish for them to be proud of me.
Oh.
Thank you, Grace.
try this one.
Why are they on the same spot?
Grace, I really don't know why you would choose me.
Choose?
No one really knows why they're called to the Spire, but I'm greatly honored. At my age, I thought I would.
That's all I can recover from this one.
It sounds like Grace chose who came here.
Yeah.
That explains why Grace arranged all the flights to and from the Spire. She was in control of it all.
Nothing on the bed? Come on, this is the first blanket we've seen. Forgot that we have a flashlight. This one has the windows up.
Here you go.
There we go.
Whoa. What are these messages?
Only Grace.
Are we allowed to draw on the windows here?
Certainly not. The people who did this were looking for trouble.
They were tracking something here. Terracycles, maybe?
They'd lost sync with Earth.
Or the Spire lost power. I don't recognize these words. They look like technical or medical terms.
Medical
A list of
terms?
supplies, maybe.
Or a list of demands.
I'm excited to hear this one.
This is Mark Anthony Wong, and I was called
Mark
to
Anthony.
Station Phoenix. Not sure if anyone will hear this, but the whole tube system is shut down right now.
My fist looks like a burger.
I'm getting a little
I'm just hungry now, like Burger King.
I'll be locking myself in until the shuttle returns, and I'm leaving this in case something really bad happens.
That's
Ooh.
ominous.
So, countdown of how long you've been here? So nothing down here. Oh, those are always looking at us. Unless there's spheres, and I'm just making things up. Whoops, punched a mouse.
Here you go. Try again.
I lost track of it.
That's it.
I was expecting for one to get 2 buttons pressed. Ooh. Oh. I thought the bathroom door was broken open for a sec. Like pried open.
Mark Anthony here. Been
Oh,
around,
he's here again?
head down. Won't be long before they start blaming us for schmutzing up the tubes.
No comment? A scarf.
Mon colors. I guess the team's old enough.
Hey, the tube system is no longer accepting wishes. If anyone knows how to reach Keeper Everett, please let him know.
Keeper Everett.
Keeper Everett.
It sounds like keepers were Spire caretakers.
When did Everett stay on this floor?
2955.
That's 20 years before this message was recorded.
So he stayed on after his visit and became a keeper? Why was there no record of that?
I would think answers lie at the other end of these vacuum tubes.
From what I can tell, the tube system runs through the central elevator shaft.
Logic? You gonna let us in, considering we know Everett was a keeper?
But do you know what a keeper is?
We'll need access to the elevator to learn more.
Ah, a classic paradox.
Logic.
Fine. If you're done snooping around, I will grant you access to the elevator.
Or you could uncover more canisters.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do, Mom.
The people who came here.
Reaching the beacon is the priority. You must move on.
Control, just chill out, dude.
Here you go.
Perfect. Hey, what happened to the lights?
I believe Control has turned them off, Addy.
Not cool, boss.
Some more broken furniture.
Unbelievable.
Holy crap, this one's worse.
Look how beat up this is.
It must have been done in anger.
Yeah, I'm assuming
I believe fear also played a part here.
people got mad because their wishes weren't getting granted.
Logic will
But they
open
figured out the
way
truth
to
about
the
wishes not being
beacon. You must
granted.
Go to the elevator.
Hold your horses.
I've been instructed by Grace to make a wish. Not something big and altruistic, not for someone else, but for me. A real, honest wish, my heart's true desire. Honestly, this long flight to the middle of nowhere, months without my family, missing the harvest with a per diem that barely covers expenses, for what? Some mystical song and dance that makes us feel like we're somehow part of this robot theocracy. This whole thing, the temple, the hushed tones, the awe that people seem to show this place is ridiculous. My honest wish is to be left alone long enough to actually make some headway on the farm and pull in a decent crop.
Doesn't sound like everyone was happy to come here.
For Grace to understand what made people unhappy was just as important as knowing what made them content.
So did Grace not allow for them to
Why do you insist on defying?
be happy
I'm starting to
if they
enjoy it.
knew the truth about what the wishes were?
Doubt you'll ever get this message, Grace. We've been waiting weeks now, and I hope Keeper Everett is okay. I've been told his sermons are wonderful, and I hope he will be able to deliver the word of grace again soon.
So he's like a prophet?
I'd like you to know that we still love you and think about you. Great comfort to our family over the years. We've all made them for us. With your wisdom, you are missed. So Grace would receive wishes and then leave people with instruction in the form of sermons. Could that really be all there was to it?
Ideas.
So I'm assuming these are, yeah, non-believers, and Grace wouldn't let them leave.
With a more enlightened perspective was enough to move society toward common goals.
Highly unlikely. Grace must have had some control over planetary infrastructure, if she was to have had the influence you suspect.
This is crazy.
You go.
There you go.
Great.
So now the lights are on. All those canisters. Oh, got a picture.
Someone left a portrait.
Is that of Jesus Christ? I can't really tell. So I'm assuming to get their wishes granted by the shrine, you gotta have like an offering of sorts. There we go.
Here, Grace. Najisha, she was so excited when I got the summons. We talked about this for months. Who we could help. Who was most deserving. She honestly believed we could come up with...
I wonder if something like that happened in today's world. Hopefully not.
Perfect.
They start worshiping an AI.
Thank you for choosing me.
Just a
Thank
cult.
you for letting me delay coming here. I want to be true to her memory, her wishes, her unlimited love for humanity. But my only wish, the only thought I have
Is to have her back.
is to have her back. I
couldn't have actually been anything Grace could have done.
Yeah, so a lot of these wishes
Grace
are...
allowed her to voice her grief.
I mean, that's the person then?
That must be Najisha.
So all these wishes that people made and they're not coming true is what perhaps caused them to lose faith in Grace and leave? Maybe Grace wasn't too fond of that happening? And something else happened after that?
So I've been thinking a lot, and I feel like, you know, there's been peace for like centuries now, right? But I watch the old Halos, and there's wars and bad guys and pirates and people who need saving, and it's exciting, right?
Yeah.
And of course, you know, it's awful, people dying. But I feel like there's no way to like prove yourself. You know, nothing to fix or protect. Does that make any sense? I just want something, like anything at all, to happen. I guess that's what I wish for.
And something did happen here.
Or anything, just something.
So this guy was just bored?
Like me.
I
Pal.
think this was the last room.
It is.
Finally.
I got the achievement. You call this archaeology. Okay, so once we get to the door, I think I'm just gonna call it here for this episode. This has been a lot. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it here before we continue because I'm not sure if a cutscene will happen, but we'll leave it here. So if you guys enjoyed this game, make sure to check it out. It's on the Xbox Game Pass. It's called Return to Grace. I don't think I ever said that at the beginning. But like the title of the game. But I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you for watching. Peace out.